Welcome back, Catty bitches. Chantal has a disgusting new health update for us, so unfortunately, let's sit down, relax, and enjoy it together. Let's watch. I didn't even add this in, so it's probably going to be really gross. Trigger warning.
Hi guys, hello guys, how are you? I'm here to provide you with a health update of sorts. I know you've been waiting for that, a lot of you. Sorry for the delay. I've just been sleeping a lot, actually.
1, what else is new? You sleep all the time. And 2, Chantal, if you thought we were going to have a cute cat throughout this story, I'm so sorry, my darling. We're going to look at your beautiful face.
And which I usually do if I'm healing from something. Anything from a cold, a flu, to this, whatever it is, abscess, boil, whatever you want to call it. So what happened basically yesterday after my live stream, I'm going to call it an abscess. It had gotten to the point where it was like very painful because of the pressure that was behind it. It was quite large and there was a lot of fluid buildup. Yeah, by the way, if you're grossed out by things like this, just a warning, you might not want to listen to this because it's pretty gross. Basically, and I'm not on camera because I don't feel like getting all ready and everything. I'm just like, yeah, on my bed. Just draining and everything. So anyways, yeah, I know, nasty. So basically after I got off live, I said I was going to go to the hospital because it wasn't draining on its own and it was very painful and could become infected. Almost like not long after I got off live, like I had a shower, like a warm shower to get like ER fresh,
Well, there's a brand new sentence that I never thought I would hear. ER fresh.
It popped. I don't know if it was like the warm water or what, but because I did have a shower earlier that day. I took more frequent showers in the hot water in hopes that that would weaken the skin barrier and it would pop on its own just to get some relief, from the pressure buildup. But yeah, it did pop. It was just okay, now's the time. This is going to be so disgusting. Just all of this purple. There was no white. It was just purple, reddish purple fluid that just poured out of it. It was disgusting. It was a lot of fluid. It was disgusting. The smell is like as if turnips were rotting and festering in the sun for a week straight. It's disgusting. I can't describe it. It's a pungent, purulent, very decaying, gross, disgusting smell. So I stayed in the shower and just let it drain a bit. Then when I got out, I didn't have anything, so I put some paper towel and that got soaked up pretty quick. I added a lot and it still got soaked up. I didn't go to the hospital that night because I'm not going to go into the hospital smelling like that and everything gross me out.
Chantal, the fact that you have fluid flowing out of you that smells like a dead carcass and you don't go to the ER? Girl, what? You went for a cat bite a week ago.
So I would rather honestly die. Not literally, but you know what I mean. It was just, I'm not going to go when it's still draining. So in the morning, Salah took me to the clinic, not the hospital. They, looked at it, they cleaned it up better. We got a bunch of sterile bandages, huge pieces of sterile gauze. And then when it's draining less, you just pack it with the gauze. Not pack the wound inside because it's actually there's not a hole. It's just, yeah, it's how do I explain it? There's no hole, so they don't have to pack it. And this abscess in this area has never had to be packed. So I did have some abscesses before that needed to be packed, but this one no. So anyway, basically I'm on some oral antibiotics and I just have to keep it very clean with soap and water. Then use the dressings.
You know what the worst part of this absolutely horrific story is? That this will not be the wake-up call that she needs. She can have a flood of festering fluid coming down her thighs and she's still going to be thinking about pizza in 24 hours. Incredible.
Yeah, it's, that's about it. And then take the antibiotics. And if I feel bad and I have a fever or anything like that, how they tell you, return to the hospital, maybe I'll need something else. I don't know. I guess that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say. It was when it popped, it was almost instant relief. It was just, I feel a lot better in terms of that, but the area is still pretty sore. As it's going to heal, of course it's going to be a bit sore. So, and the nurses actually said that these are not uncommon in Kuwait because of how hot it is. That can happen. I don't know. It's not really that hot here. So for me, I don't think this was the case. I think my diabetes might just be a complication of my diabetes as well. Also, just, maybe, I don't know, friction from what I wear sometimes. It could be from shaving, they said. It could be but typically, people with diabetes, they do get these abscesses, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just letting it drain out so it's still draining. I have to change these. I'm taking 2 showers. I'm going to be taking 2 showers a day, but I already took one. I'm about to go take another shower, put fresh gauze. It's the only way I don't feel icky. I'm just pretty don't have really good energy. As for my blood sugars were higher when I had the abscess. So right after it burst and I had a shower and everything, I laid down and I took my blood sugar reading and this was on fasting and it was 16.5 mmol.
And your diabetes directly contributes to your slower healing. So this is going to be a long process.
Which I don't know with the other conversion it is, but it's easy to Google anyway if you're really that interested. But 16 is high. A normal person without diabetes would have maybe a reading of 5 when fasting. It's more than triple. It was bad. And so I was oh no, but my blood sugar tends to be higher when I'm fighting some kind of infection. Whenever I had that kidney infection, and I was in the hospital, my blood sugars were like 24, 25, and they were like not letting me out of the hospital until they went down. So they had to give me like a series of insulin. I haven't had my insulin today yet. I usually take that in the evening, but I'm actually super happy that, you know, I did, like I took, so basically I had to eat, 'cause I was like, I don't know, like I'm like really hungry, like more than usual, but not for like junk, like the thought of junk, like when I'm sick, it just makes me feel sick, obviously, because your body's telling you like, give me nutrients to help heal. So I had some like lentil soup, some mahashi, which is stuffed vegetables with rice. And I know rice, but I was just like, that's what I was feeling, you know, like I'm like, I need mahashi, I need stuffed vegetables.
I'm glad she needs stuffed vegetables more than she needs to get healthy. I'm glad she needs muhashi and cheese pizza and everything else that she needs more than her insulin and walking and just general control.
So I ate a plate of that and some lentil soup, and then I took my metformin and I had a nap. I woke up a few hours later and I checked my blood sugar and it was 11 mmol. That's like 5 points down, which is really, that helps, you know. Yeah, that's still elevated obviously, but when you're diabetic, you're not gonna have normal blood sugar levels. So now I'm like so hungry again, and after my nap, and I'm going to have some, basically I ordered half of a grilled chicken, like just a half of a rotisserie chicken, and it has like no sauce or anything on it, and a fattoush salad, which is just dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. So yeah, that's basically what I'm having. I'm trying really hard to not eat sugars, especially like added sugars and stuff like that. I would say like low carb, but I did have like stuffed rice stuffed vegetables, but I don't know, it just, you know, I'm trying to just not eat as much. Like, they don't stuff the vegetables with like a ton of rice, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just really trying to
do absolutely nothing, change absolutely nothing, and continue to do whatever the heck I want. I'm going to go back to eating donuts in 2 days.
to watch it now, pretty much. I don't know, eventually when I feel a bit better, I'll, you know, put together a better meal plan and stuff like that, and try to stick to it, because I'm just so over feeling like crap. Now, I always say this every time I get sick, and then eventually I just forget that I was sick and go back to my old ways. I don't know what to say about that. All I can say is addiction is a real bitch.
Everyone's addicted to something. The choice is whether you want to kill your addiction or not. You are just not ready. You are not at rock bottom yet.
But regardless, I have to find the strength in me, you know? So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to let you guys know, because I know a lot of you were worried about me, you know, knock on wood, but I'm on the mend. Hopefully. Yeah, just feeling a bit tired, so worn out, probably from the pain. That's about it, guys. So thanks for listening. Thanks for your well wishes and everything, and your concern. And I will see you guys when I'm feeling a bit better. Bye.
Just a gentle reminder, this was you 2 days ago, so the sympathy just really isn't there after 8 years of a cycle. Thanks so much for coming back and watching my channel. I appreciate it. Good night.
This is going to be so disgusting. Just like all of this purple. There was no white. It was just like purple.